Are you an emotion code practitioner that, you've been helping people with their goals, and they haven't fully manifested, or when you go to find their severity, there's just a little bit left and you can't figure it out? Or have you been a client and getting emotion code sessions and you and your practitioner, there's still that piece that hasn't manifested yet? Well, guess what? Today's show is for you because today we're discussing the 4 limiting beliefs that
To remove
help to help you go beyond the ceiling. And by ceiling, I
yeah,
mean you have a weight ceiling that you can't get below. You have a money ceiling you can't get above. You have a earning ceiling you can't get above. You have a client you want to get that. These are ceilings. Well, all of us have limiting beliefs, John. They're called limiting for a reason because they are what, Captain Obvious? They are.
they're limiting. Yeah, they prevent you from getting there.
That's right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Michael Logier. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm live here usually every Saturday, at least once a week. And I'm part of the Emotion Code Bros with John. Good morning, John.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Yeah, my name's John Inverarity, and I'm certified emotion code and body code. I'm in Vancouver, but helping people all over the world. Full-time practice, and yeah, just loving life.
Yeah, well, good stuff. So, today is a shout out to emotion code practitioners. Part of my background, John, is I have an NLP background that stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. So these beliefs that I'm talking about were pretty common in my NLP days, right? Even in my law of attraction days, having taught law of attraction hundreds and thousands, literally thousands of seminars in the last 15 years, beliefs is always a big deal. So it made sense for me to take what I understood about beliefs and add it to my emotion code practice. And you and I doing this with our clients. It's not enough to find out if there's trapped emotions that are blocking, stopping their manifestation, their goal for, I want to have this much money, I want to have this much clients, I want to lose this much weight, I want to get this kind of job. Those are new goals, and in most cases, they bring people to the next level, to the next ceiling.
Yeah,
And in many cases, well, hashtag in all cases, if your belief says you can't have it or you're not worthy of having it, then that has to block and stop the manifestation. That's what we're covering today. But before we do that, John, let's check and see who's joined us nice and early today. And, today we are going to demonstrate. So we'd like to talk to 2 people today. Do you have a goal? Is it a weight goal? Is it a money goal? Is it a number of client goal, like a business goal? Is it a goal to get that new job at the office, move up the ladder? Do you have a goal like that? John and I are going to find out first, that's what your goal is. And then we're going to find out, well, what's blocking, on a scale of 1 to 10? Is it like a severe block of 10 or is it like a 5? We're going to find out. We're going to become your proxy, use muscle testing, use the emotion code, find out what is the severity of your blocks and stops and resistance that's stopping you to break that ceiling that you have. And then we're going to ask 4 belief questions. We're going to cover those shortly. First, John,
yeah.
Who's joined us today, please?
Hey, good evening, Natasha Paula Samuel. And
Hey,
Natasha says hello.
From the UK.
Yeah,
Hello.
from the UK. Says hello, Michael John. Looking forward to a razzle dazzle show. Gave us the hashtag Emotion Code Bros. And welcome, Corinne Steininger. First
Hey,
time
Corinne.
here.
Yeah, she's just recently, I think she recently joined our Emotion Code Facebook group. I'm saying her name. So, Corinne, welcome to the show. Our friend Barbara Rowing from the UK. Nice to have her back. We've got our Saturday crowd back, right? Because you and I was traveling and we were doing night shows. Oh, last week we did the night version with and somebody that had restless leg syndrome. Shout out if you're watching today, the woman I worked with, restless leg syndrome, and give us an update.
It was Kelly McGlover.
Oh, was it Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, good memory. Okay, Kelly McGlover, we want to hear from you.
Memory
Well, she did update me the next day. Okay. John's more organized than me. Lauren Nelson Bowman, triple name. Good morning. Glad to be back and seeing you live. Who else, John?
Hey, my dad's here. Jim Inverarity says, good morning, bros. Great topic.
Hey, Jim Inverarity. Good morning.
And Don is here. Don Boehm, good morning. Good to see you on a Saturday.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah. Leslie Marshall, good morning, bros.
Okay, good stuff. Well, And welcome everybody, and nice to have you join us again. Boy, I got a few announcements, John, before we get started. First, again, because we could have practitioners watching the show today, because I'm really going to encourage them to add what we're going to teach today to their practice, and we're going to show why they might want to consider doing that. But also, I have a video that I trained inside my Business Growth Club, and I meet them once a month. The very first month that I met them, I did a training on the business card, and it's the Emotion Code Business Code's Practitioner's Business Card. And I promise you, you will learn tips about how to create this particular business card so it becomes your silent salesperson. Oh, you thought people don't network with business cards? It's got to be more than your name. And I'm going to give you the exact words and how to do it. So it's not all about the emotion code, but people look at it and will look at you and ask you a question. If you're in and you want to watch that free training that was exclusive to my Business Growth Club for practitioners, you can go to HangoutWithMichael.com/growth club. Our friend Cindy Trost is watching. Cindy, if you could give that address, it's HangoutWithMichael.com/growth club. And there you can download the video training on emotion code, body code, business card. Number two, if you live in Victoria or on Vancouver Island or visiting, I have two meetup groups coming. Helena and I have a meetup group that we meet in Victoria. We have two meetings back to back. One is February 28th, and it's on chronic pain and arthritis. Guess what, Captain Obvious? We're going to get rid of it live in front of the room. Meetup group, it's free. And then a week later, we are doing a Heartwall session on March 7th. So you can go to HangoutWithMichael.com. And at the tab, you'll see Meetup Group. Click that on, and it'll show you all of our upcoming meetings. And in my Business Growth Club today, I got a special guest. So if you're a member, be sure to watch us live or the replay today. My guest is Helena. And Helena is also the Stop Smoking Leader. She is going to give us protocol that we could be using when we're working with clients that want to stop smoking. So again, that is in the Business Growth Club. We're going live today. You'll be able to watch the replay. John. That's enough from me. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, John, one last check, and let's see if anybody's put their hand up and said, you know what, I have a goal that's not happening. So there we go. Cindy Trost, thank you for adding the Growth Club link. And again, on that page, download the business card.
Yeah. Definitely our newbie, Corrine, says thanks for the welcome. And also says, my goal is to get my business going, that I just can't seem to make it happen through effort or hard work. Seems like I am blocking my own success.
Okay. Well, you know what? Why don't I work with Corrine, or do you want to work with Corrine and we'll find somebody else, or you decide?
Yeah, I'd love to work with Corrine, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Well, Corrine, welcome to the show. John and I choose two people, and so, John, tell her what she needs from you so you can get started.
Permission. Other than that, that's all I need. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So we'll get
So
that,
easy.
and we're going to continue welcoming. We have Kim Renshaw. Good morning from California, and Barbara Rowan. Her weight goal: losing my last 30 pounds. Lori Fulton. She's saying good morning. Cindy Trost, you look good, bros. Hashtag the Saturday crowd from Barbara Rowan.
Yeah.
And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't get a weather report from Sylvia Bellini from the UK. Hello, after a sunny few days. It's very gray in London today. Looking forward to a great show.
Yeah, Sylvia also says, loved your interview on Dr. Bradley Nelson's page, not Cooper.
Yeah,
Bradley
you
Nelson.
said Dr. Bradley or Dr. Bradley Cooper, but we know it's Dr. Bradley. Yes, and I did a Facebook Live yesterday on his. I think it got like 4,000 views, and it was for practitioners. And I was talking about the know, like, and trust, the Zig Ziglar know, like, and trust. So if you want to see that video and learn about that, you can join my Facebook group. If somebody could, Cindy Trost, if you're not driving your car, if you could find the link to my Facebook group, you can watch
I've got
the video
that.
live there.
Yeah, I'll do that here.
Okay, John's going to do that. Hey, listen, we have Zarani. She is from Malaysia, Sabah, Malaysia, and I've been there. And it's Kota Kinabalu, and Oh, I did a seminar there in Sabah, Malaysia. Isn't that interesting? You know what I remember most about Sabah, Malaysia? The food. The food.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was outdoor eating. It was like in hawker stalls, and it's like in our language or in our world, we'd say it'd be like a group of vendors in a little hall, and they all specialize. Like this person just does rice, and boy, they know how to do it well. And this person does egg rolls, and this person does fish. And you walk around and you tell them what table you're sitting at. It's numbered, and then you sit down, and then the storm comes because you get carried away, right? You say, "Ooh, look at that! We're at table 5," and then you sit down, and all the owners, and you pay them right there. So they're all independent owners, and you
Really?
know how we use the word signature? Boy, anyway, got carried away.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the food. Malaysia, food.
But you know what I noticed differently? Because particularly with all my emotion code stuff around my body and weight loss and eating, I'm planning to go to, well, I'm not planning, I am leaving for Charleston tomorrow. Probably a year ago, you know what research I would have done before I got there?
Oh, barbecue, food.
Not museums. First, what food was really they're well known for?
Yeah.
And I would land, and I would say, I got to chase down that Philly cheesesteak, whatever that city is famous for. And with Charleston, I didn't check at all. Like, I'm not even doing that. And I'm going back to Malaysia in May, and I'm not as excited about the food. Hashtag don't be confused. I'm not going to eat Malaysia.
Boo-hoo for you. Yeah.
Yeah, boo-hoo for me. Okay, John, so here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to ask our practitioner friends to take some notes because John and I have been using this in our practice, and sometimes it's that little bit that you just can't get. And in our world, we understand just can't get means we just can't get it to 0. And that's what our goal is. Whether it's your pain or your anxiety or your depression or a physical, whatever that we're working on, our goal is to remove all the trapped emotions and then get the results. So, John, when people set a goal, the goal is always bigger than what they have. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a goal, right? My goal is I want to lose more weight. My goal is I want to make more money. My goal is I want to get 5 speaking gigs a year. My goal is I want to get a good job interview. My goal is I want to advance the office. I want to be a manager or whatever. I want to climb the corporate ladder. It's always a goal. And there's a ceiling that we all have. I call it the vibrational ceiling. It's a vibe. And that ceiling is what's stopping the ceiling from raising is negative trapped emotions contributing to limiting beliefs. Now, limiting beliefs are just beliefs that are limiting us. Some beliefs are good. The belief to look both ways before you cross the street, that's pretty handy.
Yeah.
But a belief that you can't have it because you're a man or a woman or you're too big or too old or your mama didn't have one and you grew up in the country or whatever that because story is. Someone write that down. Hashtag when I say because. Hashtag when I say because, right after it is I can't have that because I never went to university. I can't have that because my parents didn't have a lot of money. So that's a belief we have.
Super common.
So now we're talking, so you're going to work on your client, and your client has a goal, right? And your client's also giving you permission. So we want to find out what is the block of that goal. On a 0 to 1, what's blocking, stopping the manifestation? You're going to get a severity. And then here's the 4 belief questions, what we want. Practitioners write these down if you don't already know them. The first one is it okay for me, blank? So, John, cue up your client there. What are you going to be working with her?
Yeah, her business. So she can't seem to make it happen, get it going. She's working hard, putting in the effort, and so her statement there seems like I am blocking my own success.
Right. So her goal would be to increase sales in her business. Even though she didn't say that, if she increased sales, that would be successful. So we'll say that to increase sales. So here's the 4 questions. I'm going to put the blank line in, and we would put increase sales. So is it okay if I increase sales month after month, more and more?
Right.
So the first word is okay. The second question is it safe for me? And I'm sure one of our friends are going to write these down. The second question, is it safe for me to increase my sales easily month after month? Next one is worthy. Am I worthy of blank? And the last one, do I believe I could even have that blank? 4 questions again. Is it okay for me? Is it safe for me? Am I worthy to have it? And do I believe I can have it? And in some cases, there's not a lot of trapped emotions blocking these. So, and then you get to the end and say, okay, now what is the severity? So, John, why don't you? So right now we're going to do 2 keys. Okay, John has an emotion code chart. It's made up of these unprocessed negative emotions. He's going to be using muscle testing and become his client's proxy. And by proxy, that means he has her permission to connect vibrationally, if you could say that, by a little pretend telephone line. And that's why it's called distance healing, Captain Obvious, because she's at a distance. And he's going to use muscle testing, his own muscles connected to her subconscious mind, and say, which one of these are causing the problem? Which one of these are causing the belief? So, John, why don't you begin the process?
Yeah. So I already connected up. Let's do it silently in my head and muscle testing. And then I tested through all the 4 beliefs, and they're all no. So not okay, not safe, not worthy, not believe.
Okay, great.
And so I'll check the severity then, the significance
before
of
you
that
do
block.
anything.
Yeah. It's all subconscious, right? So is it at least a 5 out of a 10? Yeah. Is it a 10? Yeah. Is it higher? No. 10 out of 10. Can't get any worse.
So that's a block. Yeah, that's like, it's like a faucet, you know, the handles are, it's shut tight. There's no allowing there at all. So the severity of this problem is a 10. Go ahead.
Right. Then I'd say the question would be, well, I want to know where we start. Can we start with okay? Yeah. Or do we start with safe? No, we're going to start with safe. Yeah. So subconsciously for Kareen, it's not safe to have successful increased sales, be successful in that way to increase your sales. So then I'll ask, is there a trapped emotion we can clear so you can be safe, feel safe, see yourself as safe?
That's right.
To increase sales, be successful in your business. Test through the chart. A3, A5. So I'm just doing it in my head, and I got to A3 real quick.
Yeah.
And it is sadness, rejection, sadness. Trapped emotion, sadness. Do age really quickly. 16 years old, need to know more. No. So something from who knows what. 16 years old, sadness, clear that out. Influencing your success. Maybe, you put in a lot of effort, a lot of work at that age, and then something bad happened. You got sad, and now that's influencing you, Corrine, in this day and age. So I'll keep going. Is it safe? No. Another severity now. 7 out of 10. Okay, I'll keep going here. Another trapped emotion blocking you. We'll do it in my head here.
Carry on. Okay, so just to recap, John is muscle testing. He's using the chart. When he finds it, he's deleting it. We're going to let him carry on. We're showing you that we can do this at a distance. She's obviously not in the same room. She's over the internet. We don't have to see you. So, John, Willa Vera is joined us. Good to catch you guys. Been a while. And Amy Larson Straight joined us. Good morning, Michael and John. And who else? Zarini, she's saying she was there. So she was at my seminar in Saba. Pam Smith's giving us a good morning. Sue Green saying good morning. Cindy Trost gave me a hashtag Food Network with Michael. Oh, I could, Cindy Trost. I've got videos of me in Malaysia. Listen, I went to Sumai making, dim sum, Sumai. I went to a dim sum Sumai making workshop. I've got pictures to prove it. I made Sumai. Jim in Verarity said, I saw your interview with Dr. Brad. That was yesterday. It was great. I'm looking forward to your second show. Hey, the second, Dr. Brad, we're going to plan that soon. It's for practitioners, and it's this. How to answer the question, so what do you do? I'm going to teach you how to do a good job with that. Linda McIntyre said the ceiling, great explanation. Hashtag Natasha. Natasha gave us a hashtag when I say because. And Natasha is giving all the limiting belief sentences. So if you're watching there, um,
Cool. Yeah. I
Corrine,
cleared 4 trapped emotions. I'll get the severity again. Is it at least 3 out of 10 to 1? Gotta get 0. So it's safe. Increase sales, be successful, of abundance and wealth. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Okay. I got a yes on okay. Believe. Yeah. Worthy. I got a yes on worthy.
Okay,
So just working on safe collapsed the other 3.
that's right. Perfect.
Brilliant.
So now we do an overall severity check to find out. So what we're doing, John, today we're proving that the beliefs hold some significance in the severity. So
Yeah.
remind us what you're working on, what the severity was, how you cleared the 4 beliefs that she had, and what the severity is now. Go ahead. We're going to say
Yeah.
good
So we
morning to
started
Gail
on
Baines. Oh, go
Yeah, we
ahead.
started with,
You have that ready?
well, we're working on Corrine here, and she's put in a lot of effort, a lot of work into a successful business, wanting a successful business, but there's just no success. She's standing in her own way, she thinks. So we tested okay to increase sale, safe, believe worthy, wasn't, got the severity, it was 10 out of 10. So then I tested which belief to work on, and it was a priority to work on safe. Not safe, feeling safe to be, abundant,
Yeah.
have money, grow sales, increase sales, go beyond that money ceiling. Cleared sadness, terror, dread, hatred, all from the age of 16. So
Oh, wow.
something happened,
Yeah.
right? Got the severity to a 0, then rechecked if she was okay, safe, believe and worthy, and got yeses to all 4 again.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah. Well, my hunch is Corinne's going to be a new fan of the Bro Show. So next Saturday, Corrine, or before, let us know of your update. My hunch is, well, here's where law of attraction comes in. Corrine doesn't have the same vibe she had a half hour ago.
Right.
And law of attraction doesn't remember what her vibe used to be. It's only responding to the vibe that she's sending now. And her vibe is different because you removed negative trapped emotions that were causing to dilute her positive vibration. And the speed at which she'll attract anything is determined how much negative vibration she has at stopping, blocking the manifestation, and you just reduced it. So we're going to love to see that.
Yeah, she
Now, John,
said,
we've got, go ahead.
just an update from Corrine here. She says there's 2 incidents at 16, and she has goosebumps. So pretty cool. Yeah.
Hey, you know what my definition for goosebumps are? Because you don't get goosebumps when you're ticked off, right? Goosebumps means that you are so in vibrational harmony with what just happened, you're at your highest vibration. And
Yeah.
your vibration is so high, it's causing your skin to vibrate, hence causing, boy, wouldn't a scientist throw out that idea? But really,
Yeah.
I mean, when I get a goosebump, I say, ooh, what just happened? Because whatever just happened was in so much harmony with what I would love to have more of.
Yeah. I had goosebumps. I remember when I decided that I was going to be an emotion code and body code practitioner. I was
Okay.
just sitting on this park bench, just staring out at the ocean, and goosebumps everywhere, and I was just like shaking almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Really cool.
Hashtag, so my goosebump theory is real.
Yeah. I can validate that.
Now, John, we've got a good show coming up next week, and tell us about what we're doing next Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna work on kids, and so what we need from you, everyone watching, is to bring your kids to the show, and maybe something that they're it's not going so well, or maybe they're picky eating or not sleeping well, and with your permission, mom or dad's permission, we can work on the kid and help them out. So really cool. I work with a lot of kids. I think Michael's worked with a lot lately too. I mean, I was working with a child on the Bro Show a few months ago now that had a bit of a potty mouth, trucker mouth, and swearing at every sentence.
A lot.
So yeah, cleared. He was dropping F-bombs like they're going out of style, essentially. So I did a session and he essentially just stopped swearing, within a week. So yeah, within a few days,
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah. So bring your
I
kids.
worked with a mom this week that had 2 boys. I want to say like 8 and 10 if I'm around there. And boy, she'd pick them up from school or wherever they were, and they would say, "Let's go to A&W, let's go here." And it was a big fuss, and they wouldn't take no, and she would give in, and she said, "I don't want to be, doing that with kids." So her kids weren't even in the room. That's how powerful the emotion code is. So I got the mother's permission. I tapped into each son separately, and I removed their interest and blah, 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 and everything. So she said, we met after 2 days, and she said she picked the kids up. And on the way home, one of them said, "Can we go to A&W?" And she said, "No." And she said, and then they just start playing in the back seat. She said there was no fuss. She said they might even forget about how, they were adamant. They wouldn't take no. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday I worked for a little boy, he's 9 years old, who actually came to the screen and his dad sat on the side. And boy, this kid was brilliant and bright. And he had a sweet problem and was eating lots of sugar and sweets and pop and all that stuff. So I worked on it for 12 minutes and I said, you know what? That's all we're going to do today. I'm going to see him next week because I really want to get the success story. Kids respond really well to this. So if you're with us next week and you have some kids and they might have a behavioral problem or maybe a resistance problem, yeah, I'm sure they do. Whether it's food or going to bed or homework or whatever that might be, let the bros help. And in the meantime, you can check out all previous 83 episodes. You can go to HangoutWithMichael.com/bros, and you could have a bros marathon. And if you're a practitioner, remember, you can go to HangoutWithMichael.com/growth club to download the business card video that emotion code, body code practitioners could be using to act as their silent sales person. John, tell people the experience of booking an appointment online with you and what happens, so they think, how do we get connected and so on.
Yeah, I'm at aliveandpeer.com, and Michael and I also have a website, Michael Logier, or michaellogier.com. I just posted the link anyways.
I just want to tell them about the experience, right?
Yeah, so we have online calendars. It's really easy. So go to calendar, pick your favorite time, links up to PayPal or Square, book a single session, or we have packages as well. Yeah. Definitely recommend a package because sometimes it can take a few to get through, everything that you want to work with. Bring a list. Done.
Yeah, but bring a list, obviously, not obviously, but encourage you to bring a list.
Yeah.
And then we email you the link to the video. It's a private video, and if you want to work by phone, you can let us know with that as well.
Yeah, we do phone, we do email, we do video, Skype, Zoom, Blue Jeans, WhatsApp, FaceTime. Lots of options.
Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff. Well, John, thanks for hanging out again this week on the Bros Show. And if you're in Victoria, the Women's Show is on March 2nd and 3rd. And Helena and I are going to have an exhibit on Sunday, all day Sunday. So come say hello. Bring your selfie stick. We'd love to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, John, let's say goodbye to our friends. We're going to continue to monitor and watch the comments. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday.
Have a great weekend.